This is a beautiful Lahinch day.
Look, sun's out, John. Get out there. Look there.
Like, that's the amazing thing about, for example, Lahinch. Like, it is a playground, a surfer's playground, in that the waves break at a certain speed. It was beautiful to watch Russell Bierke surf at the Cliffs of Moher 4 weeks ago. But generally speaking, the waves are like just perfect, you know what I mean? Not perfect all the time, thank God, because nobody do any work or have relationships maybe. But absolutely, to know God is definitely to be able to see creation and know that there is a grand design. Karen, what do you think? Is the current just going from that way? Yeah, so I surf in an hour and a half or so. I'll let you know. I'll leave a message where we're going or whatever, what we're up to. But hopefully this is going to be good.
I hope so too, yeah. I think I'm going to jump out of my lesson and sprint to T2s and hopefully get a half hour at it.
But Stuart, remember, don't forget that surfing is highly addictive. So
be careful.
Be careful.
So that's sick. So
yeah,
I'm gonna try get T2s, and if not, I'm gonna run back over this way, have a look at the beach, have a combination.
Yeah.
Probably surf Craig or that little right-hander off Craig. I'm gonna get my lesson.
All right. Thanks, Kieran. Yes. So today is one of those days. The swell is perfect, and we're just waiting for the tide. So there's just a lot of choices today. There's about 6 different waves to surf. So yeah, we'll just wait and see which one lines up. It'll be great. Well, the amazing thing about Lahinch, you know, you go to most beaches in the world, right, that are a surf beach, and you know, on a good day there's a wave, but Lahinch is like a jewel. It's like a diamond in that there's just like good waves, like there's 6 or 7 of them, you know what I mean, in the bay. And so the thing about today is just trying to figure out which one to go to. And then like outside of the bay, there's Aliens, you know, the giant wave, the Cliffs of Moher. Then there's Crab Island. So there's waves further out, which are giant today. But then there's these waves. Today we're just looking at the waves. But it is really Lahinch. For me, it's normal. You just take it for granted. It's just Lahinch. There's 6 or 7 waves. But there's not loads of surf towns in the world that have like a bunch of quality waves. Where Stuart's from in Comickie is another one of those places. But a lot of beaches in the world, there's just like, you know, there's just a bit of a shore break, or it has its good day. But Lahinch, on a day like today, there's perfect swell. Wind is a bit weird, but you know, there is somewhere today that's going to be 5 stars in Lahinch, you know. So this is it. So it's about choice. It's like, have to figure out which wave we're going to surf, the right or the left, or
it's like going to a buffet.
Yeah.
What should I take?
Yeah.
Should I have the steak or should I have the lobster? Crab claws.
Exactly.
And you even have a bit of rice too.
And so the last day I probably had
the lobster.
I probably ate the shark or the lobster, right?
No, so what would be the caviar?
I ate the most extraordinary steak ever at the Cliffs of Moher. But today I'm definitely going for the prawn cocktail today. I'm just chilling out today. Today's just about like catching a nice little wave.
Rice and beans.
Just, I might even take out the longboard today and just go cruise.
Hey, longboarding's epic. That's all I do. Let's talk about the wave you got just recently.
Yeah.
That the Lord gifted you with.
Yes.
That was quite a gift.
It was pretty remarkable. I haven't surfed a lot since then, so it'll be good to get out.
Maybe you can retire now after this.
Well, definitely, when you get a wave like that, you definitely think about retiring. And but that was an epic wave, and the fact that there was 2 professional photographers filming the whole thing, so that was pretty remarkable.
And your filmer missed it.
Yeah, Stuart, who was encouraging me not to go surfing, that I was going to die. You missed it, but at least you were there.
I was there.
To encourage me.
I was there to encourage you, yeah.
You could have been the one praying for me.
I was actually praying for you.
There you go.
I was actually praying. And it was quite in my defense, it was quite difficult to drive the jet ski and film at the same time.
Yeah.
Especially with the jet ski that has no neutral.
Yeah.
Or reverse.
Yeah. And today there's probably waves. Today at the Cliffs Moor could be epic, but I'm guessing it's too big. I'm guessing it's giant. And so that day that I got the amazing wave.
Yeah.
We did film Russell Bierke surfing that day.
He got
in some incredible that you shot.
Yeah.
So I think we'll show that footage of Russell. And Patch got a giant wave. Mark Colleen got a giant wave.
There was another one, I don't know if it was Russell, but I got 2 waves.
Yeah.
Of someone.
Of Russell.
Russell
got 4 good waves.
All right.
And so it was really nice to catch a beautiful wave, because actually I'd been out there 3 times, and each time not really caught a wave. So that time I was about to retire and just hang it up, and then that wave came.
From my perspective, talking about your wave, I was out quite far in the channel, and I saw someone and I was like, oh my goodness, that person has just scored the easiest like roll in.
Yeah.
If you've seen the footage, it's just it starts off, it only looks about 5 foot.
Yeah.
And then it just hits the reef and is a good solid one.
And it could be doing that today, but I'm guessing it's too big. I'm guessing it's... Thanks
Cheers,
a lot, guys.
Cheers, Amy.
Thank you very much.
Are you back tomorrow?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And the next day.
And the next day.
We had a great time. It was such good weather, great waves.
Like, were you on that kind of one?
Yeah.
The bigger ones?
Yeah, no, this one's in here.
How often are you surfing? You're surfing quite a bit. Are you? Unreal. Have you seen Callum?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's unbelievable, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the fear gene, does he?
No.
He doesn't. He's like a Henry Moore. He's just
Straight
like,
in,
yeah, he's just
straight
like, he
in.
doesn't register fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call it on this one. I do like the idea of Craig, as in you just know where the
You can
reef.
see, look, even around
Can
the
you?
corner. Look, you can almost see
Is
it.
that,
Right?
do you think that's Craig?
That's the other side of Craig. So if that's,
That's the end of Craig, you think?
well, the
Possibly.
end of Cornish.
Yeah. Oh, that's Craig. I'd say that's Craig. You see?
Ooh. Right around the corner.
Zeroing on it.
It's a wave anyway.
Yeah, that's the end of the Cornish. But anyway, it's all moved over with low tide. Yeah. We need food.
So we need to refuel if we're going to get back in. So we'll refuel.
Yeah, there's no need to be surfing a wave with other people on it. welcome to Lahinch
Surf School.
in Lahinch.
But you mentioned something about waves,
Yeah.
and when you look at a wave, you can't help but think of a creator,
Yeah.
because surfing and riding a wave, like some things are so perfectly made for, like, think of Indonesia. You were talking earlier about the waves here in Lahinch.
Totally.
It's like God, in my mind, it's kind of like this creator. He's a good God. He made a playground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For enjoyment.
Totally.
Like, surfing is for fun. What do the Hawaiians call it? The sport of kings.
Totally.
So surfing's a nice thing to do.
Totally.
And when you get a nice one like you did at the cliffs, even more.
Yeah, and like that's the amazing thing about, for example, Lahinch. Like, it is a playground, a surfer's playground, in that the waves break at a certain speed. Like,
everything is made
there's not
for
7 waves that are all too fast. There is a few waves in the world that are just too fast, but generally speaking, the waves are like just perfect. You know what I mean? They're not perfect all the time, thank God, because nobody do any work or have relationships maybe. So, but absolutely, to know God is definitely to be able to see creation and know that there is a grand design. And yeah, we know that the sun's going to come up tomorrow morning. Why? Because there's a perfection to it all, and to be able to credit that to the Creator and to know that Creator, but not just Creator off in a distance, the universe, but actually to know that Creator is the God of hope, that He heals the brokenhearted, that He sets free captives, and that He wants to make us, as I said in the last video, He wants to make us hope dealers. And that's something Jesus did in Nazareth when He started His ministry. It says in Luke chapter 4 that Jesus stood in the synagogue and He read out Isaiah 61, and He said, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. The Lord has anointed me to bring good news, to set the captives free, to heal the brokenhearted, and to declare the day of the Lord." And so Jesus said that, and so that is the ministry of Jesus, and Jesus wants to give everyone that ministry, to continue that, of like hope, good news. Like, you can ask the question, you can ask anyone the question, do you feel like you need to be set free? Or you could ask anyone the question, do you need to be healed? And I think anyone who's honest would say, like, yes, I'm not complete. But the beautiful thing is that to meet our Creator, to have peace with God through His Son Jesus, through the cross, is to know that you are complete. And that is the good news. The Bible says that in the end times, in the last days, men will be lovers of themselves. Like, the Bible speaks of a selfie generation. Like has there ever been a more narcissistic selfie generation? Like, the Bible clearly says, in the last days, men will be lovers of themselves. Like I've pulled up to Crab Island, Stuart, and I've seen this male and a female. They're just like taking pictures. like you couldn't have imagined that. Imagine 40 years ago in Doolin.
I mean, one of the beautiful things about Jesus, 40 years in Doolin, one of the beautiful things about Christianity.
Yeah.
Generally, when we are so self-focused, is when life is terrible. When it's all about me.
Absolutely.
You just never find the happiest people in the world. I remember watching a documentary. It was quite fascinating. It just digress. It was about the 10 wealthiest self-made people in the UK. And all of them went through, like, alcoholism, drugs, whatever, just empty, but all the money in the world. but the one lady who had one semblance of kind of joy and like fulfillment was the lady who started the body shop.
Yeah.
She also had all her troubles and everything, but she basically, her company or the business, the body shop, is donates 60% of it to charity. She's others focused, not on herself, and you can see the fulfillment she actually has. I mean, who is the ultimate embodiment of others focus was Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus, and that's how he set me free when I took my eyes off myself and I looked to my Savior.
Yeah.
But my life was a ruin and even now, if I'm so focused on myself and my things and my issues, that's where my troubles. Life isn't breezy.
Yeah.
But anyways, I need to go pack away some boards.
Yeah,
you guys go surf.
No, I'm gonna go surfing.